Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So, dear viewers, still on this issue of demonstration, we have seen a number of arrests which have been made. One of the reasons why we think these arrests could have been made is because of trying to instill fear on these politicians so that they can desist from organizing protests. The government is hell-bent in making sure that no leader will ever go to the street in the name of demonstrating, even if it is allowed by law. It is for that reason that we have come across a tweet from Twitter account handler by the name Azimio TV. So from that Twitter account handler, it is alleged that MATHARE MP Honorable Anthony OLUOCH was abducted and whisked away in a vehicle with a TZ plates. So as to whether this, the abductee, or rather the MATHARE member of parliament was being taken to, it's, as at the time I was reading this tweet, the exact destination or exact location where he was being held or he was being taken to had not been revealed. But this incident appeared or happened, I think, at night. So I want to read to you this tweet from Azimio TV before we get to embark further on this analysis. So this is what Azimio TV posted. Urgent Azimio update. MATHARE MP Honorable Anthony OLUOCH has been whisked away in a vehicle with TZ plates while refueling at the Shell station near Nakumat Junction on Ngong Road. Several Subaru cars were spotted around the scene. However, it remains unclear where he has been taken to. We will keep you all updated. That is a tweet that was shared by Azimio TV. And from that tweet, we are yet to establish where the member of parliament, if at all he was abducted, then we are yet to establish where he was being taken to and the reasons why he was being abducted. But I know that it's related to maybe the demos that took place in MATHARE, probably, maybe yesterday, because in day one there was a lot of demonstrations there. So this arrest could be linked to that demonstration. Babu Owino is still in custody. As at the time I was watching TV at around 6 p.m., Babu had not been released. I'm also here to check whether there was any development regarding the same. So on to this issue of Honorable Anthony OLUOCH. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that when this Kenya Kwanza regime came to power, there was this narrative they kept using, freedom is coming. This freedom is coming narrative was always being propagated by Dennis Itumbi. You remember last year there, Dennis Itumbi was abducted. That is according to him. Some people say that was staged. It was staged. The abduction was staged in a move to portray maybe Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta negatively. Some say that he was indeed abducted. So as to whether he was abducted or not abducted, Dennis Itumbi is the one who knows, probably, and the investigative agencies. So freedom is coming. Last year, when these people took over the government, they said that Kenya will experience a total end to such kind of arrests, total end to freedom, to being gagged. I remember when Gachagua was giving his speech during inauguration, he talked about the dark days of Uhuru, when Uhuru, according to him, said that Uhuru could not allow people to freely associate, and that if you associated with someone, you were branded as to being maybe either corrupt or maybe branded as a, used that he said that Uhuru used to use bad names to refer to someone. And then Gachagua himself said that is an example of those people who are harassed. And they promised that they will not do any harassment on any Kenyan citizen, that everybody was free. So what we are seeing, the latest developments that have emanated from these demonstrations, is a total shift of that focus which William Ruto had of freedom is coming. It is a total shift. In this tweet that has been shared, that says MATHARE MP Honorable Anthony OLUOCH has been whisked away in a vehicle with TZ plates. So this vehicle has Tanzanian plates. So that is where it gets interesting. Why not Kenyan number plates or plateless, like we saw some Subarus which were traversing Jacaranda? They didn't have number plates. They didn't have number plates, so you could not easily identify the owners of those vehicles. So I think that was because lately there have been most of the time when demonstrations are held and these vehicles are involved, it is always easy to identify who the owner is. So these Subarus had the number plates hidden. They had number plates, but number plates were hidden, probably so that the media does not get to a situation whereby now they can identify the owners of those vehicles. Because if you can identify the owner of the vehicle, then you can easily link such maybe atrocities or anything unlawful that is going to be done with the owners of those vehicles. So the plates were sealed because of sole reason that to make it uneasy, not to make it easy for the media people to reveal, or rather to expose the true identity of the owner of those vehicles. So the Subarus had plates, but number plates which were hidden. So ladies and gentlemen, this vehicle with a TZ plate, does it mean that someone donated this vehicle to do this job? Because it is understood that from that tweet that Honorable Anthony OLUOCH was refueling at the Shell station near Nakumatt Junction on Ngong Road. So demonstrations are supposed to head to day 3 tomorrow. And I understand there is a certain communication I got where Raila Amolo Odinga said that he has been nursing a dangerous flu. That explains why he has been missing in the public limelight. Mind you, Raila started missing from public limelight, I think almost 4 days before the date of Maandamano. So until now, I think it's almost 1 week since Raila disappeared from the public limelight. It is close to 1 week. So that explains maybe that surely indeed he could have been nursing a dangerous flu like he says. So ladies and gentlemen, on to this issue of the abduction. You've seen that number of Azimio leaders wamekuwa wakiwa arrested. Wameshikwa wengi this time round, and I think even supporters wameshikwa wengi this time round. So I read somewhere they were saying that the number of people who have been arrested were close to 100 and something, 110, then 120. Those are protesters who are arrested and being held in various police cells countrywide. So ladies and gentlemen, can you tell us what you think about this issue of a purported abduction of Anthony OLUOCH, the Member of Parliament for MATHARE? Because you know now, Member of Parliament for MATHARE has been arrested, and then Embakasi, Member of Parliament Babu Owino, also arrested. So these two leaders of Azimio have been arrested. We know of Kilifi, Member of Parliament, who have also been arrested, where they were peacefully picketing. So many leaders have been arrested. All these things are only meant to make sure that, wale ambao hawakuandamana wanatishika, so that they don't get to the streets anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, can you tell us below the comment section what you think about this analysis? And also like to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.